find the right location, you've got to procure tables and stuff like that. But you cannot start the intake until animal care is ready, because there's no point in getting a line of animals that have been processed. So the first thing we do is we typically tell the owners to settle down, bring water, make them as comfortable as they can. While in the background, everybody's running around like crazy, trying to get the shelter set up. We started at 9 o'clock, so you can imagine, and this is a small setup that we've done. It can take a long, long time.
And make sure that a certain percentage of all the waste materials are recyclable. I mean, it goes on and on and on. So that's a big portion of it. Not so much here, but when you talk about power washing, cleaning cages, it could be a concern. And somebody might say, well, if you have to wash the cages, you can't do it here. Well, then that's another thing that you're going to have to make some adjustments for and work something out. Then it could be car wash, service station locally, might be able to say, well, yeah, you can use my.
Someone will call.
Generally, you're going to have a call from someone who got a call from Red Cross, from the incident command post, that saying, well, we've got a problem with keeping animals now, we need some help with that. And so some contact is going to get that message, and then through the phone tree is going to contact you folks.
So how far away kind of rule of thumb would this be from the actual results?
Well,
Like the ducks and fire.
Well, the examples that I can give from personal experience is you never, in the fire line, you don't have your incident command right at the fire line. Most of the time it's 10, 20 miles away.
Miles away.
Oh, yeah. And so when you have a situation, and of course, in the scenario that we've outlined, Lafayette, Moraga, and Orinda, it's not even 10, less than 10 miles across.
Are going to be evacuated, but I think there's going to be more based on the population and what you're saying. So I think this is a little bit inaccurate. So I'd say let's plan for, I don't know, 500 animals?
I'd say more than that.
More than that?
You go low like that, you're not going to have enough.
Okay, well, what do you think?
And I would start high, so I would start about 2,000.
Okay, anybody else?
Well,
Think we can set up for 2,000?
Obviously aggressive, but the other thing that's really important, and this is something, again, if you're walking the dog, we have the cards here. Mary said you can put your water bottle on here, something to indicate that this cage is still occupied.
Be in a quarantine area.
Like over there on the other side of the bushes.
In the bushes.
And like this dog came in and identified that this dog is food aggressive. So this is one that we'd want to put a warning sign. This would be one that you need to be careful when you're getting them in and out of the cage, reaching in the cage with food in there as well.
Yeah, just something, but the most important thing, and a clipboard. The problem with a lot of drills, and I'm not going to criticize what their intent is, but they're not scalable. The problem with drills is you go in, you have 7 animals for 2 hours. And you have to think, what happens if you've got 100 animals for 3 days? 2 hours. So what we're testing you here is, if you do a drill or a pet-friendly shelter or an emergency evacuation, that's okay. You can put 7 cages on and that's good. But think always when you're doing this, is this scalable? What happens if suddenly we get 50 animals or 80 animals?
925-376-3669. And is this a cell? Or
No, that's my home.
And is there another number that?
I have a cell phone. Yeah, that's 925.
And just write really small.
878 0375.
Right. 5500.
Do you have your driver's
Well,
license?
I already have the intake number, but I do. Why do you need that?
Just for further ID, just complete it.
All right. When you come to pick up the cat. Okay. All right. It's a California license, and it's B.